Wrote it. Just kidding. Good. The apple. The apple.
So I'm just going to let these last ones kind of trickle in, and then we'll get going with this. Hi.
Stressful.
Yeah?
Help yourself.
No,
Cookies are home.
I remember when I was playing Little League, I used to get this and put it on the side, have a good ball, and I'd always strike out. I never did it again. My dad would tell me, throw that out of your mouth. What are you doing? You look like an idiot out there. But that was my dad. That was my dad. Yeah. I think that day I had like a golden sombrero. I struck out 3 or 4 times. Just couldn't hit the ball. Yeah. Yes. All right, folks. BBN, can you guys hear me back there? You guys good with this? All right, just double checking on you guys. All right, folks, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you all for being here. My name is Eric Magani. I'm the Assistant Principal and Athletic Director here at Basha High School. And on behalf of our administration, our principal, Mr. Reichel, we welcome our guests here this morning that are here to celebrate these incredible young student athletes that we have before us. I usually start these with a little quick message to our student athletes that are signing. This is an incredible opportunity, right? This is it's a culmination of your hard work, your dedication, your resilience, right? Some nights it was probably easier to quit, but you kept going, you kept battling, kept finding a way to get things done. But I also want to mention to the student athletes that are here today that you didn't get here alone. Right? And if you look out in the crowd, you look to your left or your right, you see your mom, dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles. They were there to help you along this path and along this journey. And I think it's really important that you take a moment and you look and you absorb all of this and you see all the people that packed your parachute, right? That were there for you through good times, through bad. I know parents, you guys probably yelled at them. I yelled at my kid last Saturday because he forgot water for a soccer game. I'm like, how are you going to play soccer? You don't have water? Come on, man. We were all frustrated, right? But we were here. You were there for them. You got them through this point. And to the student athletes, just make sure before the end of the day you tell your parents, thank you. And all the people that are here to support you, that you thank them for being a part of this journey. Because, again, you don't get here without it. Okay, so let's give a round of applause to our parents, aunts, uncles, everybody that contributed to that. Also, make sure, thank your coaches, right? Coaches pour in a lot of time. They pour a lot of themselves. They sacrifice time away from their families to be with you guys for not much money, maybe a stipend of a couple $1,000, right? But they pour into you guys. So make sure you thank them as well. Before I turn it over to the coaches, I do want to thank the athletic department, like Mrs. Torres, Blake Silverschlag, our equipment manager, for all their hard work, the parents, the booster clubs that come in here and just make this thing a really special event for our student athletes. All right? So before I turn it over, one last thing I'm going to say before we get pictures and everything here in a little bit. If I can have all the student athletes, before you start taking pictures, like with all friends and family, if I can have you guys go back there once everything's done so that we can get a picture for our CUSD Athletics page with Ernest. I don't see, where did Ernest go? Oh, Ernest is up there. So you're going to take one photo with Ernest behind over there. So we got to make sure we do that because my district athletic director said you have to take that picture, and I never send them one after these. So I don't want to get in trouble for that. So we got to take that picture today, okay? All right, so here's how this works. We turn it over to the coaches. They say a few brief things about our student athletes that are signing here today. Today we have Coach Tim Kelly. He's our associate head coach and offensive line coach, taking over for Coach McDonald, who's out ill today. But Coach Kelly is going to talk about our football athletes, and then we'll kind of go through with wrestling, basketball, and baseball here this morning. So appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys. Again, here's Coach Kelly.
Double, thank you. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It is really a special day for all these athletes. I've kind of done this a long time, and to have what signing day has turned into and multiple signing days and so many people, it's a long process for kids, a long journey that is taking another step. As a high school coach, when these things happen, we get to watch them move on to bigger, better things, and it's truly kind of an emotional, special day for all of us to see them doing this and to celebrate with their parents and their friends in the stands and the campus that did this. I'm going to start here in the back. We have 6 football players this year that are joining 9 others that have signed early. Some of them have moved on, but these 6 are going, and we have a few others that will probably be signing in April as well. The first 3 guys here in the back, you can see they're all going to the same place. They're probably all going to live together and have a great time not too far away from here. The first person is Josh Gaines. Josh has been a blessing for us. He's one of 2 running backs, if you followed our football program, at the Thunder and the Lightning. Josh is the Thunder part of that. He is one of the most physical, dominating running backs we have had around here in a long time. He is going to be a tremendous asset to Western New Mexico, and I don't think he will be there forever. There are bigger things in store for him, and he's going to put up the yardage for that. The best thing you can say about Josh is he's a quintessential guy. He talks about his teammates all the time. Every time there's an interview, every time there's something on Twitter, Josh is praising the offensive line, the quarterbacks, his team. And it's always about team first, and that's why colleges have put their reputation on signing Josh. So congratulations, Josh. Jaden Burrell was one of our huge assets on the offense this year as a wide receiver. Jaden is also going to Western New Mexico. He is a guy who's a clutch catch guy. In the playoff run this year down the road on third down a few times, he made some critical catches and a couple critical touchdowns down the stretch that were essential for us to be able to win another Open State Championship. Jaden is a guy who's always working hard as a wide receiver and is going to do some great things down there with Josh on offense. Jaden Burrell, thank you. I do have to mention Tavita Calais. He's an offensive lineman, so I had the privilege of coaching him for 4 years here. Tavita is also signing there, and to have 3 offensive guys that are going to go down to Western New Mexico and make a huge impact, that's really kind of neat for us to be able to go down there. We're going to get some coaches to go watch them play down there. So I want to recognize Tavita. He wasn't able to make it here today, so thank you. Drake Marjoram. Drake is going to Ottawa University on the other side of town, and Drake is a defensive back for us. If there's anybody out there who wants to look at somebody who has probably had some of the toughest situations, it's Drake. Drake has lost the last couple of years to injury. It has been unbelievably frustrating, but Drake was at practice every single day, knowing that for 2 years he's not able to play, be on the field to win a state championship, to do the things he wants to do, hurting his opportunities to go on to the next level. And for him to put up with all of that and still manage and bounce and find an opportunity to go on to the next level and be able to show his talents, that when you've seen him healthy, he is one of the best physical athletes out there. His speed, his quickness is unmatched. And I think sometimes that's kind of what maybe caught him a little off guard with the cleats getting caught in the turf. But the best part about all this for Drake is that he now has the opportunity to go to the next level, and it hasn't hurt him. You can always get back up again, and there will always be a second chance in sports. Thank you, Drake. Zach Lucero, tight end. Zach came to us from another school down the road. We won't mention its name. I'm not sure how much he did that because he's picking the same color to go to Colorado Mesa University. But Zach, his coach talks about him a lot as the leader of the room. I remember in spring ball, we had some spring practices on Wednesdays, and Zach would go out there, and Zach kind of led. He always wanted to learn. How do you do this? How do you do this? He moved to the offensive side of the ball, and he kind of took charge of a young tight ends group. Injury kind of set him back a little bit this year from the things he wanted, but I tell you what, he worked so hard to get back, and I remember a quote that his coach sent to all the other coaches about getting into the playoffs. Are we going to have Zach back for the season or for the playoffs and the state championship? And he shared a quote that Zach had said about, I didn't come here not to win a state championship. So he was able to come back and play in that last game and play in the state championship and help us. And he's going to Colorado Mesa in Grand Junction, Colorado, and had a lot of players. I think I've coached 7 kids that have gone to that school, and every one of them has loved it. Zach Lucero. Our final signing football player is Trey Knox. Trey is a defensive back, part of our shutdown group, as Coach Harper likes to talk about him. There are a lot of guys that often fought for those spots, probably one of the most talented defensive back rooms in the state. Trey has also run track for Basha for 4 years and was part of an open state championship track team. And he's going to go to Washington University in St. Louis and be able to run track and football, which is a huge accomplishment. To do one sport in college is amazing. To be able to do 2, to have a school look at you to do 2 and give you that opportunity says a lot about Trey as an athlete. That doesn't talk about Trey as an academic. The school he's going to is one of the top academic schools in the country. He will be set for life by going to that school, performing. His sky is unlimited by going to Washington University, by playing football at Washington University and running track at Washington University. Trey, aside from the academics that has allowed him to do that, physically, he has overcome a lot of those same things to be able to come back and run the state track, 4x1 in the state championship last year, and then to kind of fight through injuries this year, the defensive backfield, and be one of those shutdown guys when we needed him the most. So congratulations, Trey Knox.
All right, next up we have Coach Michael Garcia for wrestling.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Mike Garcia, and on behalf of the Basha High Wrestling Program, we want to congratulate Juliana Arvisu, going to Carl Albert State College. Jules has been with us for 4 years. She has worked tremendously hard, and she has improved so much, as not only as an athlete, but as a team leader. Jules was a state placer last year. She's qualified for state 4 years, which is hard to do in Arizona. And she's placed. Last year she was 4th in the state, and we're working to do that again this year. Her mother, Angelica, has been behind her 100% of the way, and we know, well, you wrestlers out there know what the commitment is like in wrestling. It's a grind. It's a grueling sport. And to put 4 years in at the high school level is a tremendous thing to do. And to wrestle at the next level is a very big thing, and we're very proud of Jules. And once again, congratulations, Jules, on your great accomplishments, and good luck in college.
All right, next up we have Coach Shaniqua Bright, and I'm going to take a minute here, maybe 5 seconds. Last night they had a huge win over the school that's down the road. It was the first time our girls basketball program has beat them in 12 years, so that was a pretty big win for us last night, and we look to make a run in the playoffs coming up.
Again, I'm Coach Bright. Mr. Magana took my shine, but it's fine. I'm lucky enough to be able to speak about Madison Gardner. We were lucky to have Maddie transfer from the school we just beat, so big on that. Maddie came to us looking for a home, and we're happy that she found it here at Basha. Maddie's been through a lot with injuries, and with a shoulder to a knee to an ankle, and we were just happy to see her on the court and be able to contribute. She's a fierce competitor. But the biggest thing is we like to see her smile and be happy. I'm happy she's able to find her home at Maricosta, be able to be at the beach at Oceanside. And we're really proud of you, Maddie. We can't wait to see what you're going to do next. Congratulations.
All right, last but not least, we have our head baseball coach, Eric Albright.
Good morning. First off, I want to thank the students for supporting your peers today and being in the stands. It means a lot to them, and it means a lot to us. Also, I want to congratulate every other sport that's up here signing today. Congratulations. and get to work and go chase your dreams. Go chase them. The work never stops, and just go to work and do what you got to do to chase your dreams. First up, Clay Cooper, two-sport athlete, state champion, football player, punter. Clay's going to be attending Yavapai Community College. Clay's a tireless worker. He just keeps working on everything that he does. He loves sports. He loves his teammates. He's a good person on the field as well as off the field. And he's an outfielder. He can swing it a little bit, and he just loves to hit. Clay Cooper going to Yavapai Community College. Sawyer Palveski, pitcher, catcher. He's a character. He'll keep you loose, and I'm super proud of him. He works hard day in and day out. He challenges the coaching staff. He's a good kid, and I'm super happy that he's going to Scottsdale Community College, and to do this at this time with him being a pitcher and a catcher. I'm super proud of him, and I look forward to seeing what you do in the future. Sawyer Palveski. Why are you shaking your head? Jock Berube. He came over here from ACP a couple years ago, showed up last year at tryouts. Didn't get a ton of innings in the spring, but he went to work during the summer, and he throws a fastball in the 90s. And he's got to continue growing with this body that he has, and he's going to be something special down the road. So Chandler Gilbert Community College is getting a special kid, and I look forward to see what he does over the next couple years. Jock Berube. Next up is Ruben McCutcheon. He's going to San Joaquin Delta Community College in Stockton, California. He's a pitcher as well. Every day he shows up and he asks, what can I do? And that's all you can ask for a coach. He's always wanting to try to help his teammates as well as the coaches and himself on his craft. And I'm super proud of him for committing, and I look forward to what you're going to accomplish in the next upcoming years. Ruben McCutcheon. Next up, Ryan Brisa, right-handed pitcher, going to Chandler Gilbert. Just like Jock, they both throw the ball very hard. And this summer has been a big summer for him. He's really turned the page and gotten better. And I look forward to him having a really big year for Basha this year. He's got the fastball up to like 93 or 94 miles an hour. And 96, okay, 96. I still haven't seen it, but I've seen it on video. I'm super, super happy for him. And just like Jock, the next couple years for him in college, I see big things for him. Even this year, he's talking to some MLB scouts. So who knows what happens if he puts up the numbers. But I'm super happy for Ryan Brisa, and congratulations.
All right. Before we start coming down and take pictures, if I can have all the student athletes go with my guy Ernest over here and take one photo so I don't get in trouble with Mr. Rustad, okay? Brandon, can you hit that light back here? Or Blake? All right, then after they take that picture, friends, family, you guys are all welcome to come down, take as many photos as you want, spend some time with your friends and family. And I just want to say again, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your morning to join us. And go Bears. All right, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.